Fantastic. That was so fast. It's been 6 months since I set out to rediscover creativity in my own life. I'd been so bogged down in my business of helping other creative people that I'd lost my own enjoyment of creativity and just creative practice as a whole. I decided that I would take a full year, 365 whole days, to allow myself to engage in creativity for creativity's sake. Not for work, not for money, not for a deadline, not for any sort of deliverable to anyone except for myself. I wanted to remember what it felt like to get joy from creative actions and to just have fun doing creative things. So far, I've relearned how to sew and learned that I love it. I've learned that while I thought crochet was going to be my thing, I can totally take it or leave it. I've had a lot of fun digging into vintage arts and crafts kits. I've continued embroidering. I've made several handbags from vintage kits. Many of the projects I've been working on, I haven't filmed for this project because I just wanted to enjoy doing them. And when you're filming them, it makes you think about that in a different way. And the filming of things is also part of the project. Me learning how to create content for YouTube, including filming and editing and all the things that goes with that. And I've learned what I enjoy about that process and what I don't enjoy about the process, and what and if I want to continue. I've just crafted for the serotonin and had fun doing it. I've also totally overloaded myself and tried to take on just too much creativity, which I didn't know was a thing, but I do now. I've reminded myself that art and beauty can be effective protest. I've spent time with my family engaging in creativity. I've gone on road trips to dig into other times and places. I've made jewelry. I've created pillows. I've used art and crafting as sort of therapy and used it to cope in these really unsettling times that we're in. I've reveled in the fact that as a plus size woman, I've curated and created a vintage wardrobe that's truly creative and that truly expresses who I am as a person. I've found ways to be creative in my home and with my home. I've also used creativity to take time to just reset and recharge and re-energize my brain. I've gotten out and about in my city, which has always really been a creative place, but I like to remind myself of that occasionally. I've done simple little flips and experiments in the kitchen. I've learned to get over creative failure and what to do when I'm not inspired. I've created a bit of a creative practice that works for me and my operating system. I've set little challenges for myself within this larger challenge, and I just as a whole had a lot of fun and learned a lot about myself, and I'm only 6 months in. I have another 6 months to go, and I don't know that I need, with a capital N, this challenge in the same way that I did 6 months ago, but I really want to continue with this challenge. So coming up, you can expect me to dive into painting a little bit, maybe acrylics, maybe watercolors, I don't know. I'm also looking into making some jewelry for myself. That's not out of a vintage craft book, something I might really genuinely want to wear today. I might get out and about in my city a little bit more and find some maybe not as well-known creative gems to share with you. I'm thinking of digging into my vintage cookbook collection and really exploring just how creative people can get with recipes. I'm thinking maybe doing some sort of creativity scavenger hunt. I'm really not sure what that's going to look like, but I hope you come along. I think this will probably take several forms of weekly vlogs and project-based videos, and again, me learning these videos, being part of that process. But I've got another 6 months to go, and I'm really excited about it. And I am just as, if not more, energized than when I began this experiment. So if you've been feeling disconnected from creativity or yourself or your relationship to creativity, I encourage you to set a little challenge for yourself. It doesn't have to be a year. That might be too much for you, but maybe it's a day, a week, a month to challenge yourself to dig in and find things that you find fun. And now is very much the time to engage in things that make you happy. So I'd love to know what creative things you do. Let me know in the comments what and how you do your version of creativity. Subscribe if you're up for following along for the rest of the experiment. I'd love to have you. So we've got 6 more months. So until next time, stay creative, stay challenged, stay curious, and I'll see you soon. So as I was just getting to like the, oh yay, I'm almost done, just need to attach my handles. Yep, the seams split.